Hi friends, it's a beautiful day here in Highland Park, and this week we're going to be talking about something new. I thought it's a good time of year to talk about plants and where plants come from. Trees. Are trees plants? These are all the things we can talk about and think about. First of all, where do plants come from? Where do you think they come from? Usually, they come from seeds. If you said seeds, you're right. So today, I went for a walk before, and I went looking for different kinds of seeds that maybe I could share with you. This is a seed. Does anybody remember this? It's a beautiful seed that usually falls from the horse chestnut tree in the fall of the year. A lot of things we're going to talk about today are things that we talked about earlier in the year, but this will be a nice review. But the horse chestnut is actually the seed, and the squirrels love these. They will often collect them. They'll dig and dig a little hole and bury them. Then when the snow comes, they'll do the same with acorns. When the snow comes and there's no food for them, they're so clever. They'll go right back to that hole and dig around and find their treasure. But sometimes they don't go back. And these acorns or horse chestnuts will often grow right where it was left. I found a little horse chestnut that was growing, and I dug it up. And look, I planted it in a pot, and here it is. Now it's turning into a big tree. Can you see? Yes. I was going to bring it back into the classroom. In the winter, it was just a stick, and I didn't know if the buds were going to open up into leaves or not, but they did. At the very top, some of the leaves are missing. Do you know why? Because the deer have been coming into my backyard, and they already have started nibbling on some of my plants. But this is a horse chestnut tree that I planted in a pot, and I'd like to bring it into the classroom because I thought it would be nice. Let's have a row of trees growing right in our room. So that's the first one I wanted to show you. Now here's another seed. It looks a little like a horse chestnut, but it's not. This is actually a seed from an avocado. Avocados don't grow naturally here in America. I think they're from South America. But avocados are a wonderful fruit that makes delicious guacamole. But these you can put into water with toothpicks. They'll start to root and you can plant them. It takes a long time for an avocado to grow roots, but I did that one time, and I have growing now an avocado tree. Actually, this was in our classroom. Let's see if I can get it down here so you could see. The avocado has nice big green leaves, and since the weather has gotten warmer, my avocado tree has gotten a lot taller, and it's gotten a lot more leaves on it. So I'm hoping to bring this back to the classroom too. So we'll have an avocado tree growing, and we'll have a horse chestnut tree growing right in our classroom. So that's a fun plant. This one was also in our classroom. It's actually a philodendron plant that grows on my porch every summer. But look what's growing inside here. What is that? Is that a tree? Do you remember? The tree was growing, and after the warm weather came, the buds burst open and out came the leaves. This is an oak tree. Now, who remembers? What is the seed of an oak tree? Is it a horse chestnut? No. Is it an avocado? No. Is it a maple seed? No. Is it an acorn? Yes, the acorn is the seed to the mighty, 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 mighty oak trees. And somehow on my porch snuck up a squirrel, and he decided to hide one of his acorns in my plant. And then he forgot about it. So later, from the acorn grew this nice oak tree, which really shouldn't be growing with my philodendron. But you know what? I just left him there because I thought it was kind of cool. So now we're going to go back to school, and I'm going to take my oak tree also. So we'll have a whole wall of trees in the classroom. Now I have another seed, hold on, that I want to share with you. And these you find all over Highland Park. You can go for a walk. Does anybody recognize this? It doesn't really look like a seed, but it's actually a seed. What kind of seed is that? This one too. These are actually maple seeds. These are the seeds from the big maple trees that grow all over Highland Park, right alongside the big oak trees. But what do you notice about the maple seeds? What does a maple seed have that a horse chestnut does not have? Do you notice this is the seed? That's the seed right there. Yes, it has a wing. Why would a seed need a wing? Let's think about it. Wings help you fly. So this seed, after it falls from the tree, can fly away in the wind. Why is it important for a seed to be able to fly? Well, when you think about it, what does that new seed need to grow? It needs sunlight. It needs water. And if this little seed falls right under the big mommy maple tree, the mother tree is going to take up all the sunlight. The mother tree's roots are going to suck up all the water, and this little seed won't have a chance. So this little seed has the power to fly away from the mommy tree. That's why they have seeds. Squirrels don't really mess with these. This one will travel because the squirrel will move it, or it will roll. This one will fly. Seeds have to have a way to travel. So this is a little, my husband was out digging before, and he dug up for me a little baby maple tree. I wanted to see if maybe we could see the seed, but we can't. But you can see this will be the trunk, this will the stem, the leaves, and down here you can see the roots growing. So I could put this into a pot with some dirt, and I can have another tree growing. Now, Zoe, you'll be happy to know, when I was looking at this earlier, I found worms growing in there. I think the worms have gone. Let me just see if I can. Hold on, friends. I'm looking for the worms. Well, I don't see them now, but I'll find some because worms are very valuable for our plants after they start growing. As they move around, they loosen up the soil, and they provide nutrients, vitamins for the soil. So worms are very valuable. I thought maybe later in the week we might look for some worms and maybe show you how you can make a worm farm. They're kind of fun to go digging around for worms. So I would like you this week to go for a walk around your neighborhood. Look for small little trees growing and try to look and find from where did that tree come? How did that tree start? See if the seeds are around. This time of year, you can find maple seeds everywhere near a maple tree. So the horse chestnuts you won't find this time of year. I just happen to have this one. These you will find in the fall. Right now, the horse chestnut tree is the leaves are out and it's making the flowers. And the flowers' job is to make the seeds. And there are many different, I just brought out here, there's many different kinds of seeds, sometimes that we can eat. These are actually seeds from inside the sunflower seed. And they're delicious sunflower kernels. These seeds you don't eat. These seeds, you eat the avocado, but you don't eat the seed. Do you eat acorns? No. Do you eat maple seeds? No. But here's another kind of seed. This are popcorn seeds. They're also a type of seed. So I thought this week you could go for a walk in your neighborhood. Look for some trees. Look for some little seedlings or little saplings growing. See what you can find. See what different kinds of seeds you might find in your backyard or in your neighborhood. Okay? So we will see you later, and we'll do some more talk about plants and seeds and worms. Okay, see you later. Bye, friends.